Most people only see their part of the puzzle. Let me show you what that means. Imagine this. You submit a form for an event, and then nothing happens. No response, no confirmation, no follow-up. You're frustrated. It feels personal. But here's what you didn't see. Someone didn't check the inbox. The system didn't send an auto confirmation. The spreadsheet wasn't updated. No one told the team what to do next. Here's the key insight. You weren't failed by a person. You were failed by a broken value stream. And that's what today's lesson is about. A value stream is the step-by-step flow of how something moves, from an idea into a product, from a request into a response, from a user to a solution. Every system you touch in life has one. Your school, your student club, your future job, even your health. There's always a chain of steps behind the scenes, some adding value, some wasting it. Here's the big idea. If you can see the flow, you can fix the blockages. But if you only see your step, all you can do is complain. Let's say your friend submits a scholarship application late. It's easy to think they're just lazy, but zoom out. What if the deadline wasn't clearly posted? What if the website was confusing? What if the reminder email never went out? Now the story changes. They're not lazy. The value stream broke. Value chain thinking helps you move from blame to diagnosis, from reacting to symptoms to understanding systems. And once you start seeing problems this way, you stop asking who messed up, and start asking, where did the flow break? That's how real improvement begins. Not by pointing fingers, but by seeing the whole system clearly. Imagine you're organizing a student event. From the outside, it looks simple, but underneath, there's a value stream, a sequence of steps that has to work together. It might look like this. You create a plan. You get it approved. You book a venue. You promote the event. You collect signups. You send reminders. You execute the event. And finally, you collect feedback. Each step hands value to the next. Now here's the important part. If any one of those steps breaks, value is lost. People don't hear about the event. Logistics fall apart. Attendees show up confused. No one follows up afterward. You can have a great idea, but if your value flow is leaky, the impact dies quietly. Most people try to fix problems at the surface. They think, let's add another reminder, let's tweak the message, let's just work harder. But that's not systems thinking. When you step back and map the entire chain, you often find deeper issues. Bottlenecks, redundant steps, confusing handoffs, missing ownership. So the real question becomes, where in the stream is value being lost? Once you answer that, you can design smart fixes, not temporary patches. Take a pizza delivery app. The value stream might look like this. A user opens the app, selects a pizza, pays. The kitchen receives the order, preps and bakes it. A driver gets the order, delivers it, and gets rated. Now imagine someone says, we're losing customers after step 3. That doesn't automatically mean we need better marketing. The real issue could be confusing payment screens, a slow order confirmation, an app bug, or a kitchen workflow problem. You're not solving pizza delivery. You're solving stream friction. In every value stream, there's another important distinction. Some steps add value, others waste it. So ask this at every step. Is this adding value or just taking up space? Common forms of value waste include waiting for approval, information, or people. Rework, fixing preventable mistakes. Handoffs, where responsibility gets lost. Overprocessing, too many unnecessary steps. Undercommunication, where people guess instead of knowing. When you spot waste, you don't just fix a task, you streamline the system. And that's the shift. You're no longer reacting to problems one symptom at a time. You're improving how the whole system works. That's what value chain thinking gives you. Not just better solutions, but better systems. Pick one process in your life right now. Completing assignments, preparing for exams, registering for classes, applying for internships. Just one. Now ask a simple but powerful question. What are the exact steps from start to finish? Not vaguely, not roughly, step by step. Once you see the full flow, ask a second set of questions. Where is friction happening? Where is value being lost? Time, effort, quality. What feels unclear? What's slow? What's duplicated? What gets delayed? Because once you can see the stream, you can see the leaks. And leaks are fixable. Here's a mantra worth remembering. If value isn't flowing, value isn't rowing. You can have great intentions, you can work hard, you can care deeply, but if the system is leaky, nothing really moves. So this week, choose one real process in your life, map it out. Where does value enter the system? What is each step actually doing? Where does value stall, drop, or disappear? Then ask, what could be simplified? What could be streamlined? What could be automated or removed entirely? Start seeing the chain, not just the chaos. This is how systems thinkers see the world, not as isolated problems, but as connected parts of a value stream. And once you start thinking this way, you stop fixing symptoms. You start redesigning systems. That's how you move from reacting to creating real leverage. In the next video, we'll shift gears into zero-based thinking and ask a powerful question. If I had to start over, what would I build from scratch? We'll wipe the board clean and build smarter. See you in the next one. Before you move on, pause. Pick one process in your life that feels heavier than it should. Write out every step from start to finish. Circle where value is lost. Underline where things slow down. Ask yourself, what's one small change that would let value flow better? That's not just reflection. That's systems thinking in action.